You know what I've been doing lately? Welcome back. Welcome back. Bedroom chats. Bedroom chats. Hopefully one day I'll have a nice studio. Well, something that I put on my vision board recently was a quote that says, "Hold the vision and trust the process." So, the reason that resonated with me so hard is because sometimes you can pivot your dreams a lot because you feel like they're not working, or you go, you might try it out for 2 weeks and then be like, okay, well, I don't see the results. We need to learn something called delayed gratification. We may not get the results for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 6 years. How long can you delay that gratification to get the thing that you want? How long are you happy to do that? And the longer that you can do, then the longer that you can be patient, but be so certain within yourself that it's still going to come. Even on those days where you just feel like it's not working out, you're not seeing the results, you're not seeing the things, then you really need to get into that mindset that it will come, it will be there, you will have it. You need to hold the vision and trust the process is working for you. How boring would it be if you literally got the $100 million business or got all the things that you wanted? I don't know what your dream may be, but how boring would it be if you just had it all tomorrow? Because I listened to this really great thing the other day, and it was saying about how it doesn't even matter if you had $1 million in your account. Your mindset and who you are and your identity to that $1 million still wouldn't change. You would still be stuck as your old self, but you would have $1 million, and you still wouldn't be happy. So you need to make sure that you're working on, one, your internal happiness, one, that you're identifying with that $1 million dream, that you are being so embodied and you are that person, that you are being grateful for everything. You know what? I was like looking at my, I try not to look at, because I'm at the very start of obviously posting online and especially posting on YouTube. And I looked at I got 10 hours or 11 hours watch time or something. I was so happy. I'm like, oh my God. And some people will be like, oh my God, 11 hours. That's that's not even that great. And to me, I'm like, that's so great. I had one comment where someone said, thank you so much. This resonated so much with me. I'm so happy I watched this. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm helping somebody. Oh, that makes me feel so good. Or just people just commenting on general in your comments. Be grateful that someone's, one, taken their time to watch something of yours, even if you got 500 views, and two, somebody commented. Who cares about the views and the metrics and whatever? It literally, someone resonated with it. Oh my God, job done. I just needed to help one person. That was all I wanted to do. Why? That's so easy. I could do that over and over again, And I was just so grateful. So grateful, because then I was like, oh my God, it's working. Yes. All of these hours that I'm putting in, it's all worth it for that one comment. That one comment helped so much. I just don't think that people think that they need to have 1 million comments and they have to have all these likes and they have to have all this validation on every single video. And if you get caught up on that, if you get caught up on needing that, you're in it for the wrong reasons. You're in content creation for the wrong reasons, because content creation, it's not a make a whole lot of content, make your money, and then get offline type shit. It is a make the content, build the business, and do it for as long as possible, humanly possible, that it will allow you, and help as many people as you humanly possible can, instead of just thinking, I'm just going to get in, make the quick money and get out. Content creation is not a get rich quick scheme. If that's a life you want, this is not it. Don't sign up to content creation. Don't become a content creator. Don't become an online business owner. Don't think that you're just going to make $1 million overnight. People like to take highlight reels off Instagram, off what everybody else is doing. Oh my God, they made $1 million in 6 months. Or you didn't see how many hours, 13 hours, 19 hours days that they spent behind the 19 hours days, but they spent hours behind the computer to build that. And you saw a 5-second reel and you think that all of their hard work is done in a 5-second reel. Learn some delayed gratification. Learn to trust the process. Learn that uncertainty is certain. That's what it is. And it's something I'm really, really trying to learn within myself. I get very anxious when I can't control the narrative. Very anxious, I think. And that's why, and this is something I'm needing to learn. Something I'm needing to let go of. When you try to control the situations, it doesn't allow the universe to bring in different opportunities you've never seen before. If you let go and just let it be and let it unfold, it will slowly show you some things that it will help you with. It will. And it's a hard practice. Trust me, it's something I'm really having to learn. It's not like I'm incredible at it. I'm telling you in real time, this is something I'm struggling with. To let uncertainty be certain, to trust the process, to hold on to the vision and just trust the process. It's not going to be easy. But nothing is certain in this life. Your 9 to 5 could get taken away from you. You could die in a car crash tomorrow. You like all of these things that nothing's certain. You may not even wake up tomorrow. You may not get the job that you wanted. You may not get, like your boyfriend might break up with you tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen. Nothing is certain. You can't control it all. If you just let it be and let things just kind of roll in and roll out, and you'll realize how much you can actually create yourself and how much opportunity there is everywhere. If you just stop holding on so tightly to the control of everything, that everything has to be a certain way. Because I just don't think it is like that. There's been times in my life where I was so certain that this is what I wanted, this is what I wanted to do, and then the universe showed me different. And I was like, thank God it did. Thank God it showed me somewhere different I was going to be. Imagine if I'd been with that person, or imagine if I'd done that thing, or imagine if I'd done that job. I'm so glad I never went that way. That's kind of why you need to just hold the vision, know it's going to happen, know it will happen, know it will happen in time, and just trust that the universe will look after you and it has your back. The universe is never against you. It's always for you. That's what I always say. The more action you take, look, 444. 444, baby. As I said that, it's my little sister. Isn't she the cutest little thing in the world? She doesn't look like that anymore, but I wish she did. I wish they stayed this small forever, but they don't. 444, baby. Trust the process. Sometimes you don't actually need the proof. You need an insane amount of delusion and an insane amount of self-trust that you could do the thing that you want to do. You want to complete it, and you will get to the goal, but you just have to hold the vision, baby. Hold the vision. Never let it go. Hold that one vision. It might pivot, it might change, it might, you might want to go in a little bit of a different direction at times, but don't completely give up on it. If it was the one true thing you truly wanted, don't give up on it. Don't give up on it so easily. I really hate society now because we don't have enough delayed gratification. We grew up with so much delayed gratification. Kids these days, they get everything in an instance. You want to eat? Order on your phone. You want to have sex with somebody? Oh, well, I'll swipe Tinder. I'm sure I could find somebody in 10 minutes. You want to watch your favorite movie? Remember when you'd have to wait all week? You would get the paper and I would read the paper and I'd be like, oh my God, there's the movie on the Saturday. I'm going to have to wait all the way till Saturday to watch this movie on TV. You'd have to watch ads throughout the movie. Now you can just literally go onto Netflix, get that. Or you want to play your favorite game? You can play that in an instance. You want to see your friend? Get in an Uber and see your friend in an instance. Like, nothing is delayed anymore. So if you can learn that one skill of delayed gratification, everything feels better. I was reading a book called Atomic Habits, and in the book it was saying about your habit, about creating a new habit. And the habit, like if something feels really good, like instant gratification in the moment, like scrolling, it feels good because you're sitting there, you're scrolling, you get instant dopamine hit. If something feels good straight away, it usually is going to cost you in the long run in a bad way. Because when I'm scrolling, probably ruining my brain matter, I'm probably, sitting there wasting time, which I've wasted so much time scrolling, and I could have been more productive. It was not positive for my life. Then, if I have sat and read a book, sometimes I get a little bit agitated when I'm reading, probably just like a little bit of ADHD in me. I'm not going to say that I'm ADHD, but then I've sat and then I've read it and then it was like, oh my God, I completed that whole book. It was so good. I'm so glad I did that. And I've just learned something and I've learned that. And sometimes I'll go through pages and I'll be like, oh my God, this is so good. I'm learning so much. And even though in the moment it felt annoying having to pick up the book and start reading, and I felt a little bit bored at the start, and then I got into it, it might not have given me a dopamine hit or instant gratification whatsoever, but in the long run, it was better for me. So something that usually is hard at the start, or that is going to, feels just tedious, I can promise you. It's like going to the gym. You're not going to go to the gym one time and then suddenly tomorrow you've got the body of your dreams. No, you have to go consistently and multiple times. There's going to be days where you feel like shit, you don't feel like going, you'll keep going. And then one day you'll look in the mirror and you'll be like, oof, I'm looking really good today. I'm actually really liking the way that I'm looking. But it took me 6 months to get here. So glad I did it though. So worth it. That is what it's like. If it feels like instant gratification, if it feels too good in the moment to get it just like that, it's going to cost you. If it's tedious, if it's hard, if it's just, you just cannot be bothered doing that habit, that routine, that thing. And you just know, I'm just going to have to turn up for it. It will be a net positive for your life. It will be so much better in the long run. So think about the things that you do on a day-to-day basis that feel like discomfort, like annoying, all of those good habits, obviously. And you just feel like, can I be bothered sitting here and writing for 20 minutes? I can't be bothered. I could just go on my phone instead and get that dopamine hit, or go over, lie down and have a nap. It's going to cost you. Think about it. Think about what's going to cost you. It compounds. I promise you, it compounds if you don't do the work. And I've lived this in real time. I've wasted 2 years, the past 2 years, wasting time on when I could have been building my dream, when I could have been building the business of my dreams, when I could have been. Now I am. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. So really think about what it's costing you. Every habit, every routine, everything that you do, scrolling, it's costing you. And it's costing you for your dream life. And your dream life is getting more and more and more expensive the more times that you waste time. And time is the only valuable asset on the planet. We don't know how much time we actually get. We don't know how long we're going to be here for. We might die tomorrow. So we don't know. So it's the most valuable asset. And also, data and your attention is the most valuable asset. Your attention, which equals time, it is the most valuable asset. And you're going to waste your time? Waste your time scrolling? When you could be building the thing that you love. Get off your phone and go and do the work. Watch this YouTube, like and subscribe, and then go and do the work. Also, another thing is that not everything will make sense right away, and it doesn't mean that it's not working. When you're trusting the holding your vision and trusting the process, and you feel like nothing is working, it doesn't mean it's not working. It just means that it's getting to you soon. It will get to you soon. So you really just need to just wait and let it be. And then some seasons are going to be about momentum. And once you're in momentum, don't lose momentum. Just keep riding that. If you've got the momentum, ride it till you die. And then there will be that patience. And they both matter. So hold the vision and then trust the process. And if you are in the messy middle of it all at the moment, or just at the start and you're just building the thing that you want, or you are just creating the thing that you want, or you're just becoming a content creator, all of those things in 2026, because everybody wants to start today. If you are that person, just remind yourself and just keep thinking this. Hold the vision, trust the process. Hold the vision, trust the process. And that is all I need to say to you today. Thank you for your time. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. We'll talk more. Come back here. Let's talk more tomorrow.